Salute to everybody. I appreciate you guys. Wow, I tell you, man, it's gonna be a wild one. You know, it's very important, man, to it's so important to embrace. Shout out to Valley Goddamn. You know, hope you don't call. You ever have somebody that you talk to on the phone, right? And then you text them. No, you texting them and they text you, they fucking call. I hate that, right? So I said, my man, I just want to test it. Let's see if he does it. So he's saying, you know, I think I've seen people. Yeah, that would be your last try with a dealer, if he is a dealer, with the fees. So, you know, me and my boys, we be talking our little car shit throughout the night and all this, that. And it's just important, man, to, you know, have friends and know your friends, right? We all need them, you know what I mean? Some of your friends are weirdos, some of them are crazy. Goddamn, shout out to the Green Man. So one of my boys tonight, he's like, yo, you know, come through, man. I want to show you my garage. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Let me out. So this is the thing, right? As a man, right? So let's just say my married friends, the most boringest motherfuckers on earth, like literally, right? Boring, right? And because what happens with men, boring men that are married, they don't have too much of a life, right? They don't do much. So the conversations prove that. So one of my boys is looking doing marketplace and looking for cars tonight, which he doesn't need another car because he got plenty, right? And my other boy is fixing a convertible roof of this old piece of shit that he bought, whatever, right? But these niggas got more than you could imagine, right? So I was gonna stop there before this live, but I'm like, it ain't gonna be inspiring because we ain't gonna be talking about no pussy. Now, with men, even if a man is gonna be a man, you have to have something that entices you, right? So I'll give an example, right? When men are married, such as myself, right? There's certain individuals that we get a boost because they're in this married world and they're sad, right? So they ain't really got nothing happening. So people like me, I need to hear a good story. I got to hear a good rendezvous. I don't want to hear nothing you did 20, 30 years ago unless you're an OG. Because then you could go back to 40, 50 years plus, right? I want to hear an enticing story, right? So if I had stopped at my man's spot before I got here, I wouldn't have did this live stream. So I was on the phone with a young lady now. You know, she know who she is, these peoples, whatever. Shout out to Shimmy ER. Shout out to Shimmy. Right? So I'm on the phone with my peoples and all, right? I got my hair strap on my hand. God damn, that's some ghetto shit, right? So anyway, I got my so anyway, we building or whatever, right? And sometimes you gotta go by what you feel. So I'm talking to old girl and shit, we kicking it. But she's a woman, so I'm not losing the focus because she's a woman, right? So you can kind of stay within the topic because I have a topic on my mind and I got to talk about this now because when I recreated this live about an hour ago, I got to stick with it. So anyway, my boy's like, yo, come by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on the job. I'm like, damn, if I go over there, no live stream. But if I go straight to the studio, we're going to have a live stream. So, needless to say, married men are very boring. Terribly boring. Because as men, we miss the concept of great conversation. So anyway, I'm talking to my peoples about OnlyFans. And we get into this great discussion, you know. So she's like, well, you know, so we're discussing like how easy it is for OnlyFans to make money, or it's crazy. Like, you know, there's just so many ways. And a woman now could be in the game. Oh, thank you, Green Vegan. I appreciate that. Say thank you for the hair. I appreciate that, goddamn. So, we kicking it or whatever, and I'm like, look, do you realize that OnlyFans, like I had an offer to work with a woman on OnlyFans, right? And I couldn't do it because of what I do here. You know what I mean? It's just not a good combination. You can't be building a woman up, you know, getting on the 5 points of why they fucked up in the game, and you out there pimping motherfuckers on OnlyFans. So I can't do that. So it's my pleasure to be here, because when we do these how-to videos, I don't like to put how-to in no video, because YouTube is very, very, very funny with how-to. I don't know what it is, but how-to videos used to be, what's the thing called? Like bait, like what's the thing called? Like sweet bitch. What's this shit? Like screen bait or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it used to do that, right? And a lot of times with, what she said, with just showing my bro your last video. Oh, shout out to Valley. Shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. So shout out to Shibby. I appreciate that. So what it is that if I hypothetically, in an imaginary world, if I was managing a woman for OnlyFans, you don't even have to get naked. You know what I mean? Like this shit, you could just do this shit with your toes. You just gotta buy mad stockings, a lot of garter belts. You gotta get your pedicures, and all you just gotta do is just take off stockings. And that's like, seriously. You know what I mean? Your stockings, these niggas will pay to smell your feet. Not your real feet. We ain't talking about putting your DNA in there, but we just had an interesting conversation. So, this particular person, what I like about her is she really studies the competition of the black woman. She studies the competition. If I repost something on my Instagram and I like it, and she knows I like it because I keep reposting the same type, she'll go there and do some investigation to learn and say, Now, this mindset is something that I encourage. What I don't encourage is to don't do the same thing. You just want to study your competition, to know your competition. Case in point, right? You're dating a man. You go to his Instagram. His Instagram is, you know, you want to fill him out. So let's just say you see him take a picture with a female friend, or you see who he's following. A lot of y'all will follow, watch who this man is following, study them, and become them. You don't want to do that. You want to study them and know them. What does he watch? Does he like non-black women? Does he like dark-skinned women? Does he like white girls? Does he like... You have to study the competition. So with OnlyFans, for example, right? Most of these women you see on Instagram with all these subscribers and they're just cute, it's because they have an OnlyFans page. That's why they're doing that, right? With OnlyFans, it's kind of legal prostitution, right? So they pay a membership to whether they want to look at your toes all day, whether they want to look at your face all day, whatever. It's a lot that's involved, but once again, sometimes you have to learn the method without being the method. You can go get an OnlyFans page to learn OnlyFans, right? But you don't learn it to get on there. You learn OnlyFans to know what it's about. Now, when would you do this? Let's just say, hey, I got a page and it's equivalent to OnlyFans. So on a marketing level, you have to hire, let's just say, a real good consultant firm. And a consultant firm is going to consult you. Or maybe you just may have a private consultant. But the good consultant firm is going to be a major marketer. And they're going to go give you layouts in a real strategic way with an analytical level of what you're up against. The reason why I'm bringing this going straight to the pulp is because YT doesn't encourage me to do how-to videos. That term is very, very difficult to put into your description. So a lot of times I haven't been putting how-to videos because they keep the numbers down. Especially when I'm teaching black women. You understand? So just be aware of where I'm going with this. So moving along, right? As I'm talking to her, she reposted this one woman that I reposted. She was like, wow, this Asian woman, she's the ugly woman with the bad body and sexy as hell. Future, we had this other conversation, moments ago, right? So she says, well, I was talking to a particular woman that is very, I want to keep everybody in these on now. She's a subscriber here. I know that's all I'm going to say, but she's very fuckable. So her mentality was like, well, any woman's fuckable. And I'm like, no, that's not true. She said, oh, yes, it is, because I be seeing girls and they look like this. I said, that's not fuckable. That's fuckable. You're missing the terminology. Any woman could get dick. Fuckable means that she has a sort of an attraction. Fuckable can be a funny looking chick. Fuckable could be an ugly woman. Fuckable means something about her, I will fuck the shit out of her. So, to say the least, fuckable is a sort of an attractiveness, right? So some women can say, well, what if you're unattractive? Unattractive doesn't mean you're ugly. You just don't have an appeal that's making you become fuckable. For example, you can see a woman like me and my boys in the car, and you can see this big old 400-pound woman like, yo, I don't know about you, but I would fuck the shit out of that. And he gonna agree and say, I thought I was the only one thinking of it, because she's fuckable. If you have a woman that's unattractive, she's not fuckable at all. You get it? So, fuckable is a guy code that we give women that's within the zone of we can market it. So now what we're going to do here today, we're going to do something entirely different. We're going to treat this conversation as if we're at a corporate table. We're going to treat this conversation as if we are marketing and we're moving this business into this community, this successful business, But the successful business was once successful in the 1970s. It was once successful in the 80s and 90s, early 2000. Since the last 2003, every year it's been declining. It's still holding, but it's declining now because this particular business is they're not making authentic things anymore. It's not fresh, it's not natural. So it's kind of took a dump for the quality. Just hear me out. So if I could say a woman's fuckable and we could give a label, we can use the black woman as the product of tonight. Now, I know a lot of sisters may disagree with this shit, may just be like, this is fucked up, but I'm sorry, sisters, you gotta deal with it. Listen. I want to use this as a form of us literally having a vision and saying, you know, the billionaire mindset has to treat these strategies as a corporate business. Case in point, right? You have Starbucks, right? And Starbucks, whenever they build, they hire firms. You know what I mean? Hold on. Jay Ray said the nice body is no longer exclusive to sisters. Man, I'm like, what else you got? Nah, that's some gay shit, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I get too much pussy to hear shit like this, bro. Like, just let me talk. This is not a fucking conversation bashing sisters, bro. Do me a favor, Jay. You know, if you still asking a woman what she got, you probably need to get fucked by a man. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Relax, okay? This is not a fucking male bashing thing. Just be quiet. We need you don't need no nice personality, motherfucker. Fuck you need a nice personality for? She got a pussy and ass. We ain't talking about personalities right now, nigga. What we talking about right now is this whole method on dealing with that non-black slut that you don't request a fucking thing from her. You don't request a nice personality from that fucking slut. She may not be as rambunctious as a sister. She may have not as bad as an attitude as most sisters, but we don't give a fuck about that, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? You talking homo shit, bro. You listen, bro, you gotta do your homework. Treat this like a corporate fucking business, bro. Do your homework before you come over here. Seriously. Yeah, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna take it personal because you're a pussy. You know what I mean? Hey, nobody needs to teach you like shit. We ain't telling the sister be nice to you, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Go get you that non-black prostitute and let her fuck you up the ass. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, you fucking pussy. Get him out of here. Green vegan, get him the fuck out of here. Fucking clown, get out of here. Beat it, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Get out of here, pussy. I can't stand motherfuckers like that. I hate you. I have a deep hatred for men like you. I do. Don't come back here. Get him the fuck out of here. Fucking goofball. God, please forgive me, God. Please forgive me, God. I have a deep hatred for black brothers like that. I can't stand them. You know, you should go out to fucking Desert Storm, man, and let them blow you up. I hate you. I do. I don't like you. Because this is what you fuck up. This is the problem why sisters are so fucked up in the head. Because of niggas like that. Now, we compared black women and non-black women, not for the black man, you shithole. We was comparing a non-black slut to black woman earlier. Yeah, I said it, a man would rather deal with a non-black whore before he deal with a black woman with a nasty fucking attitude. Why you telling me non-black bitches don't got nasty fucking attitudes, bozo? You fucking clown. fucking clown ass nigga. Why don't you go suck a dick, nigga? That's what you want to do. You want to get fucked by a man, bro. That's the problem, you cocksucker. Don't fucking come back here, nigga. Do your homework before you come here. I see what this is. Yeah, you see what this, because you're a bitch. You're a black fucking male loser. You're never going anywhere. Go listen to a podcast. Go suck Diddy's dick. Go to jail and fucking suck Diddy. Fuck Diddy. We don't want you here, you piece of fucking dirt. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. God, please forgive me. Please forgive me to even say that. I just have a deep hatred for brothers like that. I do. Because you fuck up the whole situation. You're a piece of fucking dirt. Now let me get to this. So as I was saying, what men need to do, what people need to understand is that if you don't deal with these, if you don't deal with epidemics, that's what this is, an epidemic. If you don't deal with this epidemic from a perspective with a strategical mindset, you're gonna fail. You gotta really gotta be in touch with your corporate mindset. So we at the Billionaire Mindset, the reason why we stress the B mindset, because strategies are simple. Now, case in point, you have what's the name of the store? A Starbucks, right? So in order to build the Starbucks, you can't just comb an area out like you're gonna build in fucking Corey's Rib Shack. You have to comb the area and really go deep in the wind with, consulting firms. And they're gonna check out the demographics of the area, the demographics of who's there, the demographics of who can be there, the layout of the accessibility of it. It's gotta be a main road, and if it's not gonna be a main road, they check all this information out. And the most important part, they check their competitors. They want to know if there's a coffee shop in the area. They want to know if there's a Dunkin' Donuts. They want to even know if there's another Starbucks. Because sometimes we have to compete with our own. So, case in point, right? Lowe's and Home Depot. There's a rumor that basically it's the same company. So what other better way to set up shop, right? And have both, they said it was a husband and wife. What other better way to compete with each other? See, what people don't understand, the B mindset, the billionaire mindset, that's what we on the wave tonight. The billionaire mindset, this is what we're talking about. You have to think from a billionaire level. You don't ever duplicate your competition. You defeat it. Let me get to that. I forgot Shimmy's race. She said, I've always been weirded out by dudes who can't wait to talk badly about women. Right. That's why we have to stick here and let them know. We don't bash black women here. We teach them. You can't, I don't fuck with these niggas in real life. They know better to talk to me. They're fucking garbage. So when we having these discussions and he talks, which you have that blue wrench, you gotta eliminate him. Eliminate that motherfucker. He's not welcome. He's dirt. Okay? He don't care when a non-black bitch got 5 kids, but when you got him, you got a problem. Now again, we do know that there's the top 5 things I told you in comparison with the black non-black woman. That doesn't mean to become her. I'm giving you the comparisons. When you're a hoe and you're slutty with it, let me rewind it, right? When a non-black woman is a slut, she grows from that. When you're a slut, it depletes you. It's a big difference. You can't do what she does. Shout out to Ty Church. You can't do what she does. I want to give you that disclaimer. You cannot, and you know you can't. You can't have 5 different babies' motherfucking fathers and be respected. She gets respected when she has 5 different babies' fathers because they're trying to be number 6. The number 6 baby's father is trying to take care of all the 5 because she's non-black. It's foreign to him. It's appealing. Foreign clothing, Italian cars. We live in America. Italian cars are just more exotic than American cars. I'm sorry. You put a Corvette next to a Lamborghini, there's just no match. They both got mid-engines. They both fast as hell. There's some Corvettes that have spanked that fucking Lamborghini. But at the end of the day, they want that Lambo. That fucking name. That's it. Thank you, Ty Church. I appreciate that. Thank you. Salute to you, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to start doing, we have to think of this from a corporate level. We have to have meetings and sit down and address the problems. Address it and fix it. What issues do we have in this area? Is it a flood area? Is it a flood zone? How bad does the floods get? When is the last time they had a flood? How severe does the insurance going to cover us? All of these things are taken upon when you see these stories popping up in an area. They did their research and they learned their competition. Because if they don't learn their competition, they're going to fail. Now, you may see Wendy's, you may see McDonald's, you may see them giving breakfast specials. Let's use that as a simple example. So you wake up early enough to go to work to catch breakfast before 10:30. McDonald's breakfast, you know what they do. And you know, you probably don't know that Wendy's has breakfast. Wendy's did their homework because whatever McDonald's was, their breakfast is bigger. You get it? What they're offering with McDonald's, unlike McDonald's, Wendy's as a brand had to learn their competition before they became breakfast. They never served breakfast before. Now they do. So if you go to McDonald's, what could you get for what could you get for $3? And you're gonna probably get 2 English muffins with sausage and an egg. When you go to Wendy's, they're going to have a special of 2 biscuits for $3. The difference is Wendy's food is more heartier than McDonald's. McDonald's food is a little more lighter, right? They're not going to sell it for $5 because in order to defeat their competition, that's the goal. The goal is to defeat the competition. You may not defeat them tomorrow. You may not defeat them in 5 years, but that's the goal. The goal is to beat the competition. Wendy's thinks about it from a level like this. They say, well, we have to offer more for the same price. They're not going to duplicate and do the same thing because that's not how you deal with your competitor. If you're going to deal with your competitor, your goal is to win. That's it. All right? They deal with this from that standpoint. That's why when you see these successful stores going up and they're building, it's because they already did their demographics, they did their research, they did everything they needed to do. The consultant firms got all the information, all the data, boom. This is what y'all don't do with the black man. You got to understand. I'm going to ask you all this question as a classroom. What are the 2 biggest competitors to the black woman? Shout out to Jasmine. Hi, Nathan, everyone. We are Research and Development Department of the Billionaire Mindset. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Shout out to Shimmy. Thank you, darling. Give me 2 answers. Give me 2 answers right now, right off the top. What is the biggest competition to a black woman in a dating game? We're going to say the dating game now. Now we're going to mention it. There's two main competitors to the black woman. Shout out to the Wife School Podcast. Shout out to She Loves. Give it to me. I'm going to wait. Two competitors. Two groups said white and Latina. Nope. Jasmine said exotics. Nope. There's two different groups. Almost. Two different groups. It's not a threat to the black woman. Y'all didn't get to that point yet. Asian and Latina, wrong. What are the two groups to the black woman in the dating scene? Who's your competitors? Two groups. DJ Chocolate got half of it. Dan Grieving. Grieving got it wrong. Two groups. Okay. I think January says non-black women and transsexuals. She got it. I was just going to say non-black women and gays. January got the answer. Okay, so now we're at this corporate table now, right? These are the two heaviest competitors. Who's the number one competitor out of those two groups? There's more, but those are the two main ones. Who is the number one competitor out of the two? You got a business, right? Ken Thompson got it. Goddamn. Non-black. Okay. So second. You got it. Non-black women. Now, listen. You're building up shop. I know a lot of you damn ghetto bastards that get barbershops. Y'all don't use this layout. You just go ask the questions and you build. And then you say, yo, we got a new spot. You have to do, this is real research. When you got to hire a firm, you have to have a private consultant. The consultant's going to be in your business for the first 3, 4, maybe 6 months. You got to spend the money. You got to do the research. You got to do the marketing. All these matter, right? Shout out to Jordan Goddard. Okay, so the two competitors, the number one competitor is a non-black woman. Why? Because the black man, his number one choice would be a non-black woman. Unfortunately, it's pretty sad, but it is. Listen. Listen. It's unfortunate. She's not a threat to you. You didn't get to that point yet. You're not at rock bottom, black woman, because there's 5 of these things that you need to work on. If you fix these 5 things, if you fix them, if you improve them, because in order to move in on your competitors, you have to have these elements correct. Because your competition is giving less for more. She doesn't have to have a good attitude. You do. She doesn't have to be a lady. You do. She doesn't have to have a personality. You do. Now this is not because everything that she's doing is working for her. It's because what you have that's not working for you is what I'm telling you. Okay? So I want you to write these things down, these key elements. These key elements of the things that you need to work on. Because this is what they do. They present it. They present the issues. Listen, we have these issues. This is our competitor. We got these 2 buildings over here. Maybe we could do eminent domain and fucking build these buildings down. There's a shitty fucking tire shop across the street. It may fuck up business because it does. All of these things play a part with your competition. So these are the key things, and we spoke about this earlier, right? So we said, well, Nate, these are the 5 things in comparison, that the comparison to the non-black one, to compare, right? So, for example, that bozo that came here, right? You know that fucking chump that came here, that one of the closet fag. He said a beautiful body for a black woman. For a black woman, a beautiful body doesn't mean she has to come with more, right? Why? Because the non-black woman comes with less, not less stress. She ain't coming up there with a fucking good attitude. She's coming up there with a body and nothing. You get it? So now he wants you to come with more. That's not the analysis that you want to hear. Because his shit is not valid. That's not how business is done. It doesn't do, well, he's going to give me this, you're going to give me more. It doesn't, hold on, the fuck just happened? It doesn't go that way, right? So what ends up happening is we as people, we put these mindsets because you take things personal. You can't do business with an emotion. You got to do business with a strategy. So, the first thing that we said, these are the main things: appearance, personality, character, culture. Now, we could throw in the little things about effects, unforgivable, and the downfall of choosing bad men, but they're still going to be. Let's just deal with appearance, right? Your competitors are dressing like hoes. Your competitors don't dress at all. You can't do what your competitors are doing because they require less. Your competitor, for example, can wear a pair of $2 flip-flops with some socks and some leggings and a hoodie and a hat. You can't do that. Your competitor can. So the black man would tell you, well, women need to do this. What you're going to do is you're probably going to dress the same way she does because she can do it, I can do it. You can't do that. So the first thing you have to realize is that her appearance is not your appearance. Whatever she does, you got to do something entirely opposite or different. Now, again, you had this crown. You had this crown at one time. But we're going to break down the mode of appearance. Appearance, your dressing, your sex appeal, your clothing. All of these has to do with your appearance. With a non-black woman, she has exotic appeal. Okay? With an American car, a Cadillac, for example, you'd have to probably wear a suit, black tie affair. You got to be in a black Escalade. You probably got to dress up with a suit and tie. With the Lamborghini truck, they ain't no fucking dressing up. There's no dressing up in a Lambo truck. There's no dressing required. It's exotic. I could wear a fucking bathrobe. It's a Lamborghini. In the Escalade, I'm picking somebody up. I probably got to wear a suit and tie because I'm going to have to look like a fucking chauffeur. The truck has a chauffeur appeal, and that's fine. But I can't pick up or make an impression and jump out of an escalator in my slippers in a bathrobe. It doesn't have that appeal. You understand where I'm coming from? Shay Love said, would you say good dress examples for black women? Now again, good dress examples has a lot to do with the nostalgia of your history. You got to go back into time. You got to watch the Thelmas from Good Times. You got to watch all them old TV shows from the 70s. Study them when they were doing it, not what they're doing now. Don't study the non-black woman and do what she does. You study her for data, but you don't copy your competition. You get what I'm coming from? You study it. It's knowledge. Oh, okay, I know what I got to move and do what I got to do. You study it. Right? Agree. So, moving along, right? For example, right? So, appearance. Dressing, you have to look at back and say, at what point, as a meeting, you're meeting with other sisters, you have to say to somebody, well, Nate, what point how do we get to this? How do we just get to the thought culture? And then you realize at what point. Now you look at these old school singers and realize and say, oh shit, we were the shit at one time. There was a time when the black woman was above of her competition. There was. In the 80s, the 70s and 80s and 90s, you leaded it. Nobody paid attention to the exotic woman. You was either black or you were white. Nobody paid her no mind. A white woman didn't have an ass. I said the white woman didn't even have a fat ass in the fucking 80s. Now she does. She could wear the same jeans you're wearing, naturally. So there's a shift. You could defeat the black woman with your black goddess body. Not anymore. Because the white bitch got the body right now, and she requires less. She requires less. She does. She said, some of these members look like a hot mess. I'm going to keep it real. God damn. Oh, Lord. God damn. All right, so she says some of these members look like a hot mess. Well, who are you talking about, Greenville? Now, some people would say, well, Nick, you starting shit. No. We're at a corporate meeting. You can't tell me some of these people or some of these members look like a hot mess. You have to tell us, who are you talking about? You want to know what the B mindset is? We doing a B mindset right now. Ken Thompson said, she ain't talking about me. I don't think she's talking about a man. And Ken, we don't even know what Ken looks like, but I guess, you know what I mean? She said, how much time you got? No, we'll get there. But again, listen, let's address the situation. Okay, so black woman. You're walking in the subway. You comfortable. You got your little dad hat on. You got your leggings. Got your little fat butt, your little denim jacket. You're looking like the shit. And you get this Portuguese woman from Brazil that's wearing the same thing you're wearing. You can't look like your competition. That's a problem. Because if you're going to look like your competition is going to execute you that way. Because she's different. Same uniform, but she's different. You're black and she's exotic. God damn, I'll take the Brazilian one. We're in America. We're in a land of names. Toyota can't sell $100,000 Toyota. They have to put a label on it and call it a Lexus. Mercedes-Benz cannot sell a $400,000 sedan. So they have to call it a Maybach. I feel that when he gets a exotic woman, he's getting something special. Even though she came from nothing, she came from fucking Brazil. Now let's just keep it a stack. I'm gonna take a flip to Florida. I'm gonna take a trip to Brazil. Which one sounds more exotic? You know, if your boyfriend wants to take you to a trip to Brazil, darling, we going to Brazil for a week. Or we gonna go to fucking goddamn Ocala, Florida. You got a choice, ladies. You're gonna choose Brazil. It's only right. You know the weather's gonna be better. That's a start. The weather's better in these exotic countries. So it brings the man to a place. Now again, that shithole at the top of his live stream, none of that is accepted. That nigga got a preference and he likes a non-black fucking whore. He wants you to come with more. She could suck 1 million dicks in one day. You can't do that. Well, Nate, what about the body count? She could have a high body count. You can't do that. They talk about you forever. It's different. It is. And the difference is she is who she is and you are who you are. The thing is, you haven't shown the world in the last fucking goddamn 22 years who you are. Since 2003, Snoop Dogg came in here and Pharrell with this video called Beautiful. And it was made in fucking goddamn Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. He called an exotic woman beautiful. So people got confused and said, well, goddamn, I thought I was a beautiful woman. You are beautiful. Snoop Dogg didn't call the fucking song exotic. Yes, exotic is a category for a woman. It is. For some of you, it's unfortunate, but it is. It's a difference. An exotic woman, a beautiful woman, two entirely different entities. Similar. It's kind of like a personality and a character. Similar, but two different meanings. You have character, you have personality. A good personality, a good character. You could become a character, but a personality is who you are. Your character, you could become a character and play a game. God damn, I'm gonna play gangster when I'm around these niggas, but at home I'm a fucking weasel. But your personality is who you are. Similar, but two different meanings. You get me? Okay, so now we go to the second thing. I'm gonna use this second one, but I'm gonna put that for later. But let's just go with personality. So we went to appearance, we went with personality. Okay? Has a lot to do with it. Are you loud? Are you humorous? Do you curse a lot? Black women curse more than non-black women. They do. Because you're inspired by us. We curse a lot, the woman gonna curse a lot. As a non-black woman, she can get away with being ratchet. Even though you created being ratchet, you can't get away with it anymore. You get what I'm coming from? Confrontational. Don't listen. All these things matter, but they connect to your trauma. So we're going to go with appearance, personality, character, culture, and your choice of men. These are the main issues with the black woman. Okay? Number one, your appearance, you're lacking. In the 1960s, the 70s, the 40s, from the 40s to early 2000, you had it on smash. 2003 was the beginning of that. And now we're here today. Your sex appeal in comparison to the non-black woman, it's a little tough. She's probably coming close to defeating you with that. You look at the average black woman, not every black woman is sexy. But on average, the average Spanish woman is sexy. But she's exotic. So she has a step up the front the minute she walks in the door. The difference is now, it goes to number 4. Or number 3, your culture. She took your culture. How did she take it? Did she steal it from you or did you let her have it? You let her have it, black woman. Your character, are you angry? Are you loud? Are you humorous? Do you curse a lot? Are you confrontational? Do you have a nasty attitude? Yes, you do. Your attitude is fucking terrible. You're fucking angry. For understandable reasons, I get it. You're loud. We're loud. You don't have a sense of humor because you don't trust a motherfucker. You curse because you've been around us. You have daddy issues like most black men. These things we all are aware of, but we have to fix it. Are you a great listener, black woman? No. Do you choose great men? No, you're a lousy chooser. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you. That fucking non-black slut, she gets the best man. And they fucking worship her. You get the fucking best man, you don't want him. You want that fucking shit-o. And whether he a thug or a fucking goddamn Kevin Gates motherfucker, you want him. You want who wants the non-black woman, you don't want him. Are you affectionate? Of course you. How could you be affectionate? What man is worth you being affectionate with? What love do you have in your heart if you can't give nothing you don't have? Are you unforgiving? No. You worse than a nigga. You hold a fucking grudge, goddamn it, you don't get over a motherfucking thing. She don't speak Spanish. She speaks Spanish. She speaks Portuguese. We barely know her language. When she's angry, we would never know she's angry. We don't even know what she's talking behind our back because we can't communicate with her. Jordan said, my language and speech is definitely something. I need to work on a conflict resolution. Right. Now, I know that black man that tell you to shut the fuck up. No, I'm not going to say shut the fuck up. Because there's no reason to tell you to shut the fuck up. I should just tell you, listen, you got to listen. That's all. Because when I curse at you, you're going to curse back. Whatever energy we give you, you're going to emulate the black man. You love us. You can't help it. If you be around a nigga long enough, you're going to pick up what he does. My wife picks up my sling every now and then. You could tell she's around me because the way she talks, her mindset. So we understand that. To have an impression is to have an impression. I get it. But what you got to do is you have to bring it back just a little bit. You have to take a step back and say, what year did we fucking start ruining ourselves? What year did the black man start dragging us? Do you know that year? What year did we ain't talk about the LA niggas in California. What year did the black man start dragging the black fucking woman? What year? Watch this. While you do it, I'm going to go to the next question. Nate, do you think Jennifer Lopez blowing up also because them shift into the culture in the early 2000s? No. No, we already had Rosie Perez in the 80s. Rosie Perez came way before Jennifer Lopez. She was way more sexier. She fucked with us. She came up with us. She ain't do the white move and try to dip on us. Nah. Jennifer Lopez is a commercial Puerto Rican. We don't even count her. What year did you guys start getting dragged by the black man? Valley says, I had a great conversation with my neighbor today. White lady, mixed kids. She cool. Our kids play. Okay. What did you learn? Okay, DJ Chocolate said 2015. My man, you're right. Hey. Kara said 2005. No, Black Brothers wasn't dragging women in 2005, Kara. You got that wrong. That's okay. Green Vegan said the 1900s. God damn. No, damn. No, listen to Green Vegan. Don't play. She's being a comedian. It wasn't the 1900s. DJ Chocolate got it right. Now, why did the black men start dragging the black women in 2000? Started. Because there's an official year where it started, but what year started it? Okay, I'm going to finish it for you, DJ Chocolate. The reason why he was right with 2015, the black man started traveling to Latin overseas countries on YouTube. No. Shay Loves. Kevin Samuels wasn't around in 2015. Oh, boy. Shay Loves, you're feeling, darling. Listen to me. The video with Snoop Dogg. No, there wasn't Dragon Sisters in this video with Snoop Dogg. What? Okay. The Passport. No, it wasn't the Passport Bros. It was everybody. What happened was the brothers started going to these foreign countries wanting to emulate what Snoop Dogg and Pharrell was seeing. He wanted to emulate West Coast Productions because West Coast Productions was going to L.A., coming from L.A., fucking all these Brazilian bitches and these hotel rooms and making them into porn. This was the goal. Once COVID happened, we reinvented the podcast, and the beginning of the end started all over again. Once COVID hit, brothers was trapped. They couldn't go to these countries. They were stuck in these countries, and they brought it to the podcast. That was it. Kevin Samuels was introduced in the last 6 years, and that was it. So it's been bad since 2020. 6 years, going into 7, intensely, nonstop. The gender war became an anti-black woman thing. So the black woman lost a lot of her love. She lost her image. She lost her self-love. She lost her confidence. So all she can do now is become the slut like the non-black woman. All right? Instead of y'all sisters going to DR to learn the competition, you could have went to the Bronx, New York. You should have just went to the Dominican Republic and went on a resort. You went out there to see what your competition. Why would you go out there to look at prostitutes? You should have went to the Bronx, New York, or the Washington Heights and seen how Dominican women really look. But you went out there to look at your competitor for the fucking poor prostitute. So the ratchetness came back to hip hop. Ice Spice, Sexy Red. They all started twerking. The twerk team, they just all started letting it go because the black man now wants that non-black bitch. And you fell for it. Instead of you executing this situation by saying, we're going to fucking take these women by storm, do something that they can't do, be something that they can't duplicate, you went out there trying to be that non-black slut. Now, mind you, black woman, you have a second. I'm gonna change up a little bit. That's just your first competition. Your second competition is that gay fucking man. He's the one that you gotta watch. Your fucking friends, okay? You gotta watch him, cause he knows what a man wants more than you do. The gay man knows what a pussy feels like better than you do. Oh yeah, he knows. He did his research. He knows exactly what your pussy feels like. You don't even know what it fucking feels like. You don't know what we feel. He knows what we feel. You don't. Why are gays so fucking confident? He took your confidence. He took your black beauty. He took your swag. He almost stole your fucking culture and pinned it on him. Okay? Who's that nigga Santana, whatever? We run Black Beauty because he did the research. He learned, he fucked that down low man. He tells him about pussy, which stinks, what it feel like. He goes and fuck one of his little homegirls to test it to see what this big deal is. Now he goes out there and gives the black man his asshole. His asshole versus your pussy. Now he knows he sucks a better dick than you. You're not competing with a gay man with that. Cause he knows what it feels like. He knows what it feels like, and he knows what spot to hit. You don't know. You know what a nigga tells you to do. He don't gotta ask the nigga what to do. He got a dick. You listen to podcasts. You can't learn nothing from a podcast. That's where people pander. Debating with no resolutions. You can't, none of that shit's gonna get you nowhere. Y'all been podcasting for 6 years, destroying the black woman, not one has upgraded since. You got all these black women getting face fucking surgeries now, BBLs. Y'all fucked up in the last 5-6 years. Cause you listen to that shit, oh. You didn't study your competition. Well, Nate, we studied the black man, we studied the gay man. You study him, don't try to suck a dick like him. Don't let a nigga fuck you in the ass. Don't lick no nigga's ass, that's what the gay nigga did. You dumb bitch. Well, I licked my man's ass. Why? Did he tell you he got a prostate gland? What is that, Nate? Only a man has that. He's getting pleasure. He's using you. There's no benefit to you licking his ass. There's no benefit at all. You licking a man's ass, let a man do that. He know how to do it. He know what his prostate gland is at and what it feel like. You don't have one. You're a woman. You're not even born with one. His prostate gland is equivalent to your clit. It's still different. It's a prostate. A clit is entirely different. You've been bamboozled. He set you up for failure. Why do you study your competition and you try to become the competition? The goal is to destroy the competition. He can't compete with you if he got his asshole. God damn, I got my pussy hole. I can slay him. If your competition has a knife, what happens when you bring a knife to a gunfight? Who the fuck is gonna win that? We know who's gonna lose. You understand? You can't fight unless you got the goddamn power. You can't be that non-black woman. You can't be her, because she can only be her. A man can't be with a damn drag queen because he would have to be into men. You're competing with the drag queen. You look like her. God damn, what happened to your appearance, black woman? Nate said, aren't men more naturally competitive, so they have their advantage? No, a man can't compete with a woman. There's no competition. You can't compete with a woman. A gay man can't compete with you. Can't. He can't compete with you. He don't have a pussy. You can compete with a non-black woman because she has a pussy too. You can't compete when you have a pussy and he has a dick. I know he tells you could compete with his beauty all the above. You can't compete with a man. He can't compete with you. If I walk in and see I ain't gonna say my wife, but let's say I got a girlfriend, and I walk in and she's eating another girl's pussy, I can't compete with that. She got a pussy. But I could compete if she fucking another man. Do you understand where I'm coming from? He got a dick and I got a dick. Now, this don't mean we're going to have a sword fight on no homo shit, but goddamn, bitch, you cheated on me with a man. You cheated on me with I can't compete with that. She got a pussy. Good luck with the both of you. So the reality is this. In this current climate, if you still wanted to bash black women, there's still a market for that. There is. Because the majority of the men don't have a legitimate reason why they're with the non-black women that they can tell you. They can't. They don't openly, they'll make all the excuses, but they can't just say she's just more attractive. You're not going to accept that. As a matter of fact, you will not accept that. Because you're going to call that racist or colorist, all the above. But he may be right. She may be more attractive than the current situation. Because she can be a slut and it looks good. You're a slut and it's offensive. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That means you still have a level of classness that even a black man that doesn't know what to do with you knows that you don't belong here. He just can't go to Africa and fuck a prostitute in Africa the same way he could fuck that Latin whore in Dominican Republic. It's different. Now, the things that you fix, okay? Your appearance, your personality, your character, your culture, your choices of men. These are the elements that hold you back, generally, in life. It does. Okay? Your appearance. Your name is Shaquana, and you look like one. What did they do when Martin played Shanae? He looked like a Shanae with the hair, right? You can't tell me we don't know a real woman that's named Shanae that look like and act like Shanae. That was a character back then. It was a joke. Now the female rappers look like Shanae, and it's cool now. I got some news for you. You can't have a Shanae representation of the black woman. She's selling records next to Ice Spice, when Ice Spice is a worse rapper. And the black man is not going to be, the black man's not going to be attracted to Sexyy Red. Not in comparison to Ice Spice, he's not. Not happening. And why is she in business? Because she's ratchet. And the ratchet, the non-black woman likes the ratchet appeal, and they put it on her as well. It works better on her. Iggy Azalea could have a fat fake booty and be ratchet as a motherfucker and it's sexy. You can't do that. You can't. You put Nicki Minaj next to Iggy Azalea, the average black man's gonna fuck Iggy. Because she's white with a black body. Purchased or not don't matter. That's exotic appeal off the rip. So a white woman is exotic the minute she walks in the fucking door with a fat ass and titties. Because 25 years ago, that was unheard of. She's exotic by default. The minute she walks in the fucking door, she got a fatty. Niggas is gonna be on that. Sexyy Red, is she fuckable? Yeah, she's fuckable, but an ugly woman is fuckable. Fuckable means that you can be ugly and still turn us on. You can fuck a fuckable woman from the front. You gotta turn the pretty bitch around. Pretty woman, you gotta fuck her from the back. A lot of y'all people think, oh, well, you know, I thought, you probably thought you fucked the ugly bitch from the back. No. The fuckable one turns us on. We like the ugly face. She could look like this. Oh, yes. We can hit that from the front and fuck and have a ball and fuck forever. You can't fuck that pretty bitch from the front too long. You gonna bust off. The minute you open your eyes, you're gonna come. It's too pretty. But she's ugly, I could perform forever. God damn. I can fuck Sexyy Red from the front, easily. As long as I don't smell her breath, goddamn, right? You can fuck an ugly woman from the front. She's fuckable. That means she has a form of ratchetness that actually turns me on, to say the least. But that pretty bitch, oh no. Maya, you gotta hit that from the back. You can't fuck Maya from the front. There's no way. I'm gonna shoot off in 2 minutes. No way. Ugly woman with sex appeal is good sex. You could stare at her sucking your dick. You could talk dirty. Yeah, you nasty bitch. Let me put my dick all in your face, bad. But when she pretty, you just gonna stare at her. Oh my God. I can't believe this pretty bitch is sucking my dick. I can't believe it. Ugly bitch, she gotta know what she doing. Pretty bitch ain't gotta even suck no dick. She just gotta be down there. Any woman looks good with a dick in her mouth, but I'm telling you right now, that pretty motherfucker's different. She didn't gotta have no skills to pay the bills. Nothing required. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, some niggas out here, they fuck a lot of pretty bitches. But not a lot of niggas got that privilege. So these niggas, even in their position, they still gonna fuck that goddamn she had a badass body. They gonna fuck that ugly face. Cause they know she gonna suck a mean dick. She gonna go in a little more. It's like a fat woman and a model. Who you think's gonna suck the dick the best? A fat bitch. She gonna give you better head because she fat, and she knows she fat. She's 700 pounds, okay? She gonna eat your dick like it's a goddamn fucking piece of goddamn food. The pretty bitch is going, she's a vegan, she's gonna be she may be a little nasty with it, but not like that fat bitch. Entirely different. Candace Owens, I fucked the shit out of Candace Owens. This that was here from YouTube, I probably let her suck my dick. I ain't gonna lie. I probably let her suck my dick. You gotta remember, that's why you ever hear a man say, fuck it, she was busted, but I let her suck my dick. You understand where I'm coming from? There's a difference. But let's not lose focus. Fuckable is not a bad thing. It's a great thing for a woman. It gives ugly women something to look forward to. God damn. He said I was fuckable. What does that mean? That's the homie talk. You know what, bro? I'll hit that. You too, nigga. Me too, nigga. Yeah, right. That's fuckable. That's it. That means when we shoot and you come with that ugly face, oh yeah, oh God, yeah, they fucking, and we know you look like a tarantula. When it's all over, all right, cool, we gonna clean up and get the fuck out of here. When you the pretty bitch, God damn it, what we doing tomorrow? You have to compete strategically with that non-black bitch. She's watching you. She's watching you. She studies you. But she has it a little easier than you. Because she don't got to work hard to be appealing to a black man. You do. You got to work harder to be appealing to him. You look like her. He'd rather be with her. You got to think on this level. When you have a strategy, you do your research, and then you go in with the strategy to defeat your competition. At the least, you want to give your competition. That's it. You want them to know that you're there. Uh-oh. We're going to have to fucking bring these prices down a little bit because our competitors moving in pretty fucking strong. This is why these corporate motherfuckers have these big meetings constantly, because they're always trying to think of different strategies to not only maintain, but the strategy to defeat. And the strategy to defeat will help you maintain, because you're trying to defeat them. Your defeat mode keeps you at the least ahead of the game. It's all about the numbers, right? So if you look at your numbers, you're looking to see how much you made in the business. We didn't make shit in the past 3 months. Why? How are our competitors doing? Well, we checked our competitors. They're all suffering. Why are they suffering? When were they suffering? When did they make them suffer? You got to study that. Your competitors. If you sell something on Facebook Marketplace, let's use a good example, a simple one. And you say, well, Nate, I got these Air Jordans I want to sell. Right? Listen, hear me out. I got these Air Jordans I want to sell for my son. It doesn't fit him. It's too old to bring back to the store. I want to sell them. How much do they go for? I'm like, well, why don't you go to Flight Club? Oh, what's the other store? There's a few of them. Go online, punch in Air Jordan 6s, whatever the color is. Find out what they're going for. And then when you see, now go to the size, because every size is a different price. And you're going to go there and check out what the size is. Then you're going to go to Marketplace and you're going to punch in the same sneaker and look at what the competitors are doing online. So let's just say, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is like, this Ecamm is the worst. I literally was just about to post another live on my other software, but this shit is fucking garbage. My Wi-Fi is good. This software company is terrible. So I had to do a major complaint on the email. This thing is terrible. Terrible. So we just gonna continue. We ain't gonna trip. Because if it boosts me out, we're gonna have to do it another day. But I did put it in my StreamYard because the Wi-Fi signal is stronger than a motherfucker right now. So it's nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. We got all this new stuff. It's the software. It's the shitty fucking company Ecamm. All right. Shout out to White School. Okay. So let me finish. So I was saying, damn, the comparison I was using, right? Oh man, I forgot the comparison. I'm so mad. When you're comparing, when you're dealing with your level, when you build a strategy, you got to be able to look around you. I'll give you a good example, another one. Let's say if you're a young black woman, you're moving to Texas from New York. You want to get a home. You see this cheap house, whatever, well, oh, selling sneakers on Facebook. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'll get to that. Thank you, Valley. Thank you, High School. So, well, it's going to coincide with the same. So, I'll get. A matter of fact, I'll get to the woman in a second. But I'll say this, right? So you selling these sneakers. You already know that all of these different resellers are selling it for $600. They're stores. Online, they're probably gonna sell them for like $400 on Facebook Marketplace. The lowest price on there for dead stock, meaning never been worn, that's what dead stock means, they've never been worn, was about $400. It's the lowest. And there's a few of them, there's about 2-3 of them. You're gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to bring down my price in order to, you know what I mean? In order to deal with my competition, I'm gonna have to bring down my price. That's the strategy that you're gonna have to do. Or you're gonna keep the price maybe at $10, $20 less and let them negotiate. Whatever it is, this is what's presented. As a woman, as a black woman, dealing with the non-black woman, you can't use the same ability and say, well, you're in a sex trade, for example, and the Latin woman is, because he doesn't tell you, he tells the Latin, he's telling you the Latin woman, but the Latin prostitute may sell her ass for $200. You as a black woman will feel, well, goddamn, I'm gonna sell it for $8 because I'm worth more. That's not dealing with your competition accordingly. And I'm speaking in terms of the black market, right? You gotta think about, number one, every competition ain't made for you to win. So now you gotta think about, well, shit, I ain't selling my motherfucker. They can have that. So in that wavelength, you build up another product or another layout of what you have to offer. But you can't compete with her by doing the same thing and offering the same thing for the same amount of price, because they're gonna go with her. You understand? So he may say you coming with more. It's not that you coming with more. You could come with something different. Whatever it's going to be, that's the mode of a strategy. You can't look at another woman and become her because that's what men like. That's a trendsetter. She's not a trendsetter. A trendsetter sets the trend. And you have to set the trend also with knowing your competition. What do trendsetters do? Everybody's gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna do something different. Not everybody has this gift now, but a trendsetter has the gift. So I want to make that clear. Not everybody said just because you want to do something different, you may want to do something different, you're a follower. As a trendsetter, this is an ability that you have. Trendsetters use a strategy. They know what niggas is doing. They know what the average person, and that's how they gonna switch it up. So you have to have the same mindset as a black woman. If this is what black men like, I got to switch up my motherfucking game. You don't want to be her. He's telling you don't cook. It ain't about you cooking. It could be something entirely different. Let her cook. Is that white bitch cooking for him with the big fat ass? No, she's not. She's not cooking. They're going to restaurants. He's telling you she's cooking because he went to a poor country and all she can offer was to cook because he bought the food. They're not cooking for him. The non-black woman is worse than you. She don't want to cook shit. She wants to be dined and wined. He's telling you, well, bitch, you better cook because I don't want to take you out. It's not that you're competing with her by cooking better. He wants you to fucking crawl under his ass and drum somersaults. That's not being competitive. Now you're falling victim. When I use the analogy of moving down, you guys look at a house. You want to buy a nice house. I'm going to go to Florida, me and my man and my family. What kind of neighborhood are we living in? Not the crime. What kind of motherfuckers is over there? Old folks or young people? Is these people, you know what I mean? What kind of environment I'm getting my husband into? A whole bunch of young bitches? And we ain't talking about high school. We talking about you in your 50s and these bitches is motherfucking in their 30s and 40s. That's your competition. Your next door neighbor with a fat fucking ass that's attractive, she's your competition. If you moving in the neighborhood and there's a whole bunch of ugly bitches and you the prettiest one, there's still your competition. You're leading your competition. You're defeating your competition, but they're still your competition because they have pussies. You can't look at a woman and say, oh, my husband will never fuck that. Oh, no, he probably will. She's probably fuckable. He may tell you she's ugly, she's ratchet, nobody want to hit it. I got a ratchet bitch across the street from me. Ask me, is she a little more than fuckable? She is a little more than fuckable. And she's a hood rat. My wife got to watch that. That's competition right there. She could move in on my empire and destroy it. My husband's a horny motherfucker. She could move in on that. You come into the neighborhood thinking none of these bitches is on my level. These bitches is bums. No. Don't do that. Is the woman non-black? She's actually black. But now there's a whole bunch of Latin ones all in the fucking neighborhood. Some of them just got off the boat. One migrant one, the baddest one on this little motherfucker is the baddest Latin bitch in the neighborhood. That's competition. Every titties and ass that's walking up there within your age group is competition. If you in your 40s, your competition stems from teenage to nearly fucking 70 years old. What you think, Amber Rose thought Cher wasn't her competition? Nobody want that old bitch? Don't speak for him. She got a pussy. Don't sleep. Well, Nate, what about the goddamn black man? He's only your competition because he's gay. He likes what you like. The only difference is he know what a pussy feel like and he know how to fucking make a man feel like a goddamn man. Even when he gay. He know how to suck his dick. He know how to lick his ass. And he know what your pussy walls feel like. He knows his fucking goddamn competition. Now, are you competing with him head on head, generally with a male and female? No. Now, you got to remember, there is no competition. I'm a fucking woman and that's a man. It's competition if your man is fucking you and him. You get it? It's never a competition because you're a woman and because he's a man. But he's competing with you because he's gay. He's into what you're into. But he's not a direct hit. The direct hit is that motherfucking, all them little other bitches in the neighborhood. The little girl going to high school that's in senior class. In 2-3 years, she be 20 years old. You got to take all that into consideration because they live on your block. Oh, I'm not going to speak to nobody. I stay to myself. No, you don't want to do that. You want to speak to them. Look a woman in the face and says, how you doing? Good morning, neighbor. Women love to cheat on a woman, love to take your man when you smile and when you don't smile at them. Fuck that. I'll fuck her husband. Fuck that bitch. Now I'm gonna fuck her husband. I'm gonna give her something. You know what I mean? But if you look at her and you give her that eye like, yeah, bitch, I know you're my competition, she'll deal with you a little differently. Your strategies are your head of the game. Never let them see you sweat. Why would you give her an attitude? Because you're making fucking 6 digits? You don't do that. We will fuck that $20,000 bitch a year in a heartbeat. Be careful. She probably be in the house. Be careful, because she's your competition. The same way he fucked you, he could fuck her. And once he fucked her, he fucked you. Let me tell you something about a woman I learned from women. A woman will fuck a nigga out of spite because she knows she can do it. She knows she got a pussy and he got a dick. He's gonna fuck me. She knows that. And if she don't like your wife, she don't like your girlfriend, she don't like your babe, I'm gonna fuck him just because. Because when you're sucking his dick, bitch, my pussy, all right? Just remember, he had his dick in my pussy this morning. Women are like that. Men are a little different. If a man don't like the nigga, okay, it's all on a woman. She determines if it's going to happen or not. But with a woman, it determines she determines whether it's going to happen or not. Even with your husband. If she wants him, she could get him. That's where y'all fucking up as sisters. That's why your appearance is fucked up. You can't compete with her. Because you're not competing. It's not that you can't compete with her, you're not competing. How the fuck you gonna copy your competition? When a bum nigga go get a nice car in a fucking neighborhood, I'm like, hold on. I gotta step my game up, or I gotta go basic, because I don't want to have nothing this nigga got. I don't want to be mistaken for whatever he got. I gotta do my homework and see. I gotta do something different. I gotta switch the game up on this fucking bozo ass nigga. You see the difference? It's a difference. When you have a strategy and you want to fight a fighter, Clarissa Shields, that ugly bitch, whatever woman she boxes, she has to study her opponent. In order to defeat her, she has to study her. She's not going to copy what she does. She's going to study her, and she's going to get a strategy to fucking whip her ass. She's going to know her weak points. She's going to know her strengths. She's going to know her diet. She's going to know what the bitch lives. She want to know she's fucking. She wants to know she's laid out. She's going to probably hire a fucking goddamn ghost company to find out what she does on the weekend. She's going to have to in order to win. No, White School Podcast says, take me as I am, which is not competing. No. You don't want, take me as I am means you busted. He can't take you as you are. That's the problem. That's why you look the way you do. Not you particularly. I haven't seen your body. I really don't know what you look like from head to toe. I'm speaking generally. That's the attitude. You cannot have that attitude to that non-black woman. You're going to lose. Don't listen to Mary J. Blige, Take Me As I Am. That was in the 90s. She ain't talking about that shit anymore. In the 90s, yes, Take Me As I Am. She had that upper hand. Not in 2025. You cannot talk like that. Because the non-black woman doesn't talk like that. She doesn't say, take me as I am. That's not her language. She knows she can get him. He's gonna want this. Oh, he's not gonna turn this down, bitch. Wait till I go out here and empty the fucking garbage. Wait till I go to the store and park my car. Oh, he's outside fixing his car. Watch this. Take me as I am means you're busted. When a woman says, he got to take me as I am, that's like, well, goddamn, bitch, what do you look like? Because a pretty bitch doesn't talk like that. A woman that's secure of her appearance doesn't talk like that. A woman that got a good attitude doesn't talk like that. A woman that got a high vibration, oh no. She doesn't talk like that. Black woman, you're slacking. You slacked with all the key elements. Your appearance, your personality, your character, your culture, your unforgiveness, which is your faith, and your choices in men. You're lacking in every department. If you put strength in one element, all of them will come together. Your appearance is your character. Your character is your strength. Your mindset is your personality. All these things connect, they work together. It's like a building. The foundation, the roof, the windows, the rebar and the concrete, they all have working elements together. So when there's a problem, they know where to go. God damn it, we have to troubleshoot. We're getting a little shake over here. It must be this. Right, there you go. You should see yourself as a level up project daily. When the men are approaching, what are they saying? Take me as I am. Right. That's what that ugly bitch says. And we ain't talking about the fucker, but when we talking about Monique. Take me as I am. Fuck that Latina bitch. I don't give a fuck what I look like. Take me as I am. Them Latinas, oh no. They don't even gotta do much. They're not fucking around. You have a problem. If you don't get it together, you have every fucking year it's gonna get worse. And eventually she's gonna take your whole fucking culture. And you're not gonna have an identity. Now again, this doesn't mean a foreign prostitute across the seas. This is some United States shit. We don't talk about that. Anything out the US, we're not part of this conversation. Obi-Wan says, as soon as black women started traveling overseas, as soon as black men started traveling overseas to buy pee, they started dissing black women. But they're not telling them, those women, they cost money. Well, we talked about that. It's not costing money over there. The translation is they're going overseas for prostitutes. The prostitutes here look better. You fuck a prostitute in Colombia, that's great. Fuck a Colombian prostitute in goddamn Jersey and see the difference. It's a prostitute. You can't compete with a prostitute. She's selling pussy. So if you're gonna compete with a prostitute, now you gotta get online and sell your ass. And you can't sell it for $800, black woman. You gotta sell it for the low. just don't sell no pussy. You don't want to compete with a prostitute. You want to compete with a non-black woman, not a brown black prostitute. Wife School Podcast says, question 8, it may be repetitive. Should black women drop the phrase strong and independent? You don't drop it, it's just not doing shit for you. Strong and independent ain't gonna fucking go against a non-black woman, and when she walks in the room with her slippers and a fat little ass and some leggings, it won't mean shit. We're not living in the Malcolm X area. Nobody gives a fuck about peace, love, and happiness anymore. No one. So strong and independent to that bum nigga. Bum niggas love an independent woman. A woman with money, a man with money, he don't give a fuck what you got. Well, then he tells us, he tells you as a black woman, because you're in competition with a non-black woman. She's not required to have a fucking job. You are. That's why he tells you that. Obi-Wan Steph says black women do age the best. That's not true. It's not true anymore. It's not true. There's no black women that age the best. That's the advantage. And nobody cares about that. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean nothing. A nigga is still gonna fuck an old white bitch over a fucking old black bitch. I'm sorry. Patti LaBelle is aging well, but they gonna fuck Cher first. She's 80 years old. That's not true. A lot of white women are aging better. Technology. Look at Kim Kardashian's mother. That doesn't mean shit. Niggas are getting surgeries right now. Have you seen a white MILF and a black MILF? White bitches looking old look good when they sexy. That ain't true. Women don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Shout out to Obi-Wan. That's why, man. They don't want to hear that. You throwing them a frisbee, brother. No, black women don't play with frisbees. You can't throw a frisbee to a black woman. They want results. Frisbee, you're playing games. You play frisbee with a fucking dog. You could have a golden retriever and fucking throw a frisbee. They could go get it and fetch it and go get it. But you can't throw a frisbee to a woman. Telling a black woman she's going to age better don't mean shit. He don't give a fuck. He still likes that Latin prostitute. Now, on average, Nate, how do we compete? You can't compete with the prostitute by selling pussy. You can't compete with a prostitute by being her. You can't compete with the prostitute by being ratchet and getting online and doing OnlyFans. You compete with the prostitute by becoming a lady. That's all. You don't fuck for money. Yeah, Obi-Wan Steph trying to set y'all up. Don't listen to that. Obi-Wan Steph is talking about grandmothers and all. No black woman cares to hear that. They want to be encouraged right now. The appearance is a problem. Because you didn't come from that. You know better. Your history showed that you didn't even come from that. You haven't did your history. Look at the Ebony magazines. Look at them Jet magazines and look at all them beautiful black women in there. I know they had cigarette fucking damn promotions and shit. Yeah, I know it's old. Look back then right now. And look at them beautiful black Jet beauty women and tell me if any of them had any body work. On her, she could wear a fucking clown face and have a cat suit on and get away with it. You can't do that. You're black, you're beautiful. Show the world what beautiful is instead of stop trying to be exotic. You came from black beauty. Why don't you act like a black woman? Well, Nate, what about OnlyFans? You got no business in a sex trade. You're black. You can't compete with that white woman successfully. She's going to smoke you. You can't fuck with Sarah J. There's not a black porn star that could fucking fuck with her. There's not one alive. There's not a, today, 30 years ago it was different because there was few black women in the industry. There's not a black porn star that could fuck with Sarah J, because Sarah J is a white woman. She's a dick sucker by her soul. She has the white liver. You can't compete with that. You don't have one. Okay? How are you successfully going to demolish her? You can't be her. You can't copy her. It's not going to work. Can you compete? Yeah, you can't be a porn star. The difference is she's a porn star and I'm not. That's it. That's the difference. You can't, oh, Sarah J don't take it in the ass, so I'm going to take it in the ass. No, bitch. Now you believe at it. Okay? Sarah J don't got to do all that. All she got to do is give the nigga a head and stick her ass out. She's fucking a white bitch with a fat ass. You're a black woman with a fat ass. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. You got to learn. Stop trying to copy your competition. You compete with your competition by winning over them. That's how you get your competition. You got to remember, Obi-Wan Steph, I'm not going to sit there and Nate. Obi-Wan Steph's a traveler. He's what people would call a passport, bro. Respectfully. He may not travel with a whole bunch of niggas, but I don't want nobody coming down the line and saying, oh, Nate, Obi-Wan Steph, you said this and that. Obi-Wan Steph is not in denial of it. Some of y'all probably followed him and seen him on his Instagram. And even if you did it, we're going to put it out there. Obi-Wan Steph is over there. You don't want to compete with the prostitute. That's not your set. Two different entities. Okay? Two different entities. When Obi-Wan Steph says he date nothing but Latin women in Boston, then then the competition sets. If you selling pussy online, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you something right now. The average nigga ain't going to pick a sister. He going to fuck that Asian and that Latin woman. If you go to a brothel and you're a black woman, there's a whole bunch of motherfucking Asians in there or Latin, you're going to make money, but you make more money you ain't going to make money from the brothers. The brother's going to fuck that Latin bitch. I'm telling you he is. You understand what I'm saying? You have to defeat your competition. Don't become your competition. You defeat it. You fight it. Oh shit, shout out to happy birthday, man, man. What up, man? She said she turned 24 today. 24 today. Glad to catch a class on my birthday. Now, black woman, this is your competition. She's 24. She's a woman. She's your competition. Not because she wants an older man. It's because older men want her. You get it? He desires her. So before you walk in the room, she's your competition too, right here. She's your competition in the fucking chat because she's 24. Because every old fucking bastard was like, God damn it, Nate, that's what I want. I want a little girl. I want a little girl, Nate. The older woman in her 50s is going to be like, ain't this a bitch? All right? Now, do they approach her? Man, they don't approach her. No, but they want her. She doesn't know it, but they do. Old niggas want that young motherfucking woman. You understand? They do. She may not feel it's a big deal because she's like, I ain't into no old nigga. See, when younger women are not into old man, they don't even want to visit that shit. They're like, yuck. It's pretty fucking disgusting, old man. But he tells the black woman, oh, she's competing. Competition's not a bad thing. See, she's not going to dare. She just says, I am not. Younger women ain't in older niggas like that. They're just not. He says Shannon Sharpe, prime example, Shannon Sharpe. No, he's an exception. That's different. He's rich. It's a big difference. Shannon Sharpe ain't no ordinary. We talk about average niggas. We ain't talk about no rich niggas. White School Podcast says Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe just likes non-black women. Men in general, not my focus right now. I'm here to personal growth. Right. But I'm just telling you, yes, they're not your focus, but you are their focus. So whether you want to believe it or not, you are the competition. Because all these niggas on the end of the social media got all these women, they desire you. Kevin Gates just did this big fucking viral video about this young woman he with. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, yes. She said, thank you for your wishes, yo. I don't even want to think about Shannon Sharpe setting up the girl for life so he can have a mansion. Shannon Sharpe is filthy rich. It's a complete different element. He has the privilege of getting a younger woman. No question about it. Non-black, that is. But don't think every black man is Shannon Sharpe. That's not true. Most black men wish that. You dig what I'm saying? You got to watch that. Watch what a person does. A man that tells you he travels doesn't know woman. Because man that it's a prostitute. There's really nothing to it. Anybody that you get there, you pay the girl, you fuck her. There's really nothing involved in that. There's nothing to it. You coming out here, I make 6 figures, I'm an entrepreneur. What, to compete with a prostitute? Come on now, sister. You don't do that. Don't let him fool you. The same way how Obi-Wan Steph said, it started when black men started traveling. No, it started when black men got on YouTube and started talking about their encounters with prostitutes in Latin countries. That's where the game got fucking fucked up. Some people got even a better competitive mindset. Nobody, Jay-Z just said, nobody can fuck with me on that Versus stage. There's not a rapper alive. People don't understand. He didn't say a rapper, period. He said a rapper alive. What man has spoken up and said, nigga, you must be out of your fucking nobody? Because Biggie Smalls died. His mentor passed away. That's why he said that. He wouldn't have said that if Pac was alive. He wouldn't have said that if Biggie was alive. They both dead. He wouldn't have said it if DMX was alive. You understand what I'm saying? So the mindset you have to start thinking of, nobody's fucking with Jay-Z. No one. There's not a rapper alive. A rapper? Oh yeah, so-and-so. They can't fuck with that nigga. And if it is, who? Nobody stepped up yet. That's the same mindset a black woman gotta have. Y'all had that ability back in the fucking 90s and the 80s and 70s. You knew that white bitch couldn't compete with you. She got no ass, maybe some tits. Her own white family didn't want her. You had an ability. Now she's coming up in there with thunder thighs. It's a little different now. She's your straight competition. She's your number one competition. Because she has what black men like. You can't have the attitude and say, accept me as I am. That's why we're here today. That's the fucking problem. Now, again, Wife School Podcast, not everybody's going to get this. And this is not for everybody to get. These are for the sexy women that haven't been at their sexiest. This is for a woman that have the appearance that hasn't been in her full caliber. This is for the woman that had a shitty attitude that knows that she normally is not like that. This is for you. This is not for a woman that never had it. I could do a lot of things, but I can't do a miracle. Oh, Beyonce, we're so sick and tired. What is it? Who's stopping Beyonce? Who's fucking with that? Beyonce knows her competition. She's aware that Tyler was a competition. She's aware that all these songstresses. But who's a threat? Who's a threat to Beyonce? Nobody. Not in the mainstream. I'm pretty sure there's a woman alive. I'm pretty sure there's a rapper alive with Jay-Z. But we're speaking in terms of who's, you know what I mean? Who we know. No one. No one. There's no one alive that's fucking with her. Oh, Janet Jackson? No. Janet Jackson's prime is already... Janet Jackson's prime was in the 80s and 90s. Beyonce's in her 40s with 3 kids. They still can't fuck with her. Can't fuck with her. She's aware of her competition. That's why she don't do records with them. Because she has to be number one. She's on an entirely different level here. Some of y'all, there is no competition because you are number one. You understand? Future better than Jay-Z? No. No, darling. No. Nope. Sorry, Valley. I fuck with you, but nope. No. Again. There's not a rapper alive that can stand on that versus stage with him. There's not. How about Drake? Drake doesn't memorize his raps. Drake has a fucking ghostwriter. Nobody's fucking with him. Don't Future got auto-tune. It's not the fact that he got auto-tune. It's not about that. It's that he not fucking with him. It's just that simple. Does he have competitors? Well, then somebody compete. Why nobody stepped up to the plate? He just challenged everybody. Nobody said a fucking word. That's the level you need to be at, black woman. You need to be at that level you was in the 90s when a white bitch dreamed of being you. When a Latin woman that was in a different country, she couldn't even come over here. Now she's over here with your same privileges. You have competition. And you have to learn how to study your competition and reach a strategy to defeat them. It's fun. It's a game. It's life. That you're probably right. She said they're scared of Jay-Z. That I believe. They are. Women can't fuck with us. We're fucking their men, right? The men want us. She can talk a little bit of her shit because y'all lacking in your departments. She won't talk you when you step your game up. She won't talk to you when you fix the things I'm telling you. She will not. She could do it now. Not to all of y'all. Some of y'all she ain't fucking with. But a lot of y'all she can do that with. A lot. Some of them are just locally. We ain't talk about celebrity shit. Locally, they know what they're dealing with. She knows she's the baddest bitch on the fucking block. She knows it. Oh, they tell you you should tell them to work out? No, don't. That's not the problem with working out. Don't listen to them. It ain't that you cook. It ain't that you don't clean. It ain't that you go to the gym. That's not the top 5 issues. That's not got nothing to do with it because she ain't doing that. He only telling you to cook and clean because she ain't doing that for him. He only telling you to cook because he takes her out to dinner. He wants you to do fucking somersaults. That's not dealing with your competitor. That's falling victim to it. You lose like that. Black woman. Well, I'm gonna suck a dick and twerk it and do it. No, you can't do that. You sucking dick as a black woman, you can't fuck with that goddamn Asian bitch. It's over. Not because he does it better, she looks better doing it. Black women's mouth. Which one you think looks better? The exotic is gonna be a treat. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I never been to fucking goddamn Brazil. I got my dick in a Brazilian bitch's mouth. Oh my goodness. You live in Jersey, she live in Jersey, but bitch, you from fucking Newark. She moved to Newark from Brazil. Who you think pussy is more valuable? Hers. She's foreign. That's it. She's imported. That holds weight. They put fucking, Trump is putting fucking tariffs over imported goods. There's value. It's imported. It came over across the seas and it's here. Tisna says she a West Orange Cuban woman. Right. You got a West Orange bitch in the hood from West Orange, a black bitch, and you got a Cuban bitch in fucking goddamn West Orange. She's Cuban. How you gonna compete with that? She gave the pussy the first day. What are you gonna do? Don't give her no pussy. Stuff from China is cheap. Oh yeah, it is. We like cheap shit. A nigga fucked that Chinese bitch before that goddamn 6-figure black bitch in a fucking heartbeat because she's from China. She's still foreign. She's still exotic. Her eyes are chinky. He has a baby with her. The kid's gonna be looking amazing. It's just what it is. You have a baby with her, the kid's gonna look a lot different than if she has it with a black woman. It is what it is. You understand? So I say all this to say, watching a non-black woman and just chill. Don't become her. Watch them. Listen to me. You're gonna study them and watch them approach the non-black woman. And you're gonna go back home and say, you know what? I gotta think of a strategy. These bitches is getting out men. And they ain't even putting a lot into it. Maybe I can do more with less. Something I'm missing is something I'm doing wrong. How the fuck did we have this title for all these years and now this is the reality? You gotta think like that. Green Vegan is killing this goddamn comedy today. Listen, you black men, oh yeah, dating advice from dating coaches. Do you know what a dating coach is? A dating coach brings you pussy. A dating coach is supposed to be a matchmaker. What good of a dating coach if he can't match you with the pussy? That's what a dating coach is. A dating coach is supposed to match you with the pussy. That's what a dating coach is. What do you think? He's going to take your money and he's going to tell you, yeah, when you're out there, tell the girl this, and she's going to fucking run. A date coach is supposed to be like, listen, man, I got this broad for you. Okay? Just sit back. She's going to call you. I already hooked the whole shit up, nigga. That's what a fucking real dating coach is. He coaches you for the win. What do you think? These coaches that are doing basketball sit on a fucking phone and tell you what these niggas to do next year? Next year you're going to have to run this tackle by bringing a touchdown. No, it doesn't go like that. He's coaching you in the game. The game is going on now. If you don't get to this fucking, the bag, it's right there. All you gotta do is this. You fucking don't do it, we're gonna lose. The whole team is gonna lose this bitch. I was a date coach. I was putting my man on the pussies. Yo, what up, Nate? Yeah, that bitch ain't work. You know anybody else? Give me a minute. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me put you on to my other bitch. Well, Nate, that's a pimp. No, a pimp fucking pay. A pimp charges you. I'm going to send my bitch over there. You're going to pay her this, that, and the bird. This is a dating coach. It's for free. He coaches you. I'm going to coach you for the win because she's standing right there. That's my homegirl. That's my peoples. A dating coach can't teach you no fucking game. Well, who's the competition to the black man? Any other black man. Any goddamn man is a competition to you. The direct competition for a black man is a black man. The tall one, the good-looking one, the man that got the money, all that shit you got to worry about, black man. Was the competition a white man? That's not your direct hit. We talk about your number one. The black man's number one competition is the black man that black women desire. We all know he is. Tall, dark, handsome, with money. That's your fucking competition. Direct. You know what I mean? Nate, non-black woman worship me. Non-black woman worship me. Maybe it's an area I live. I don't have competition here. That's why I'm so cocky. Don't listen to her. Please don't listen to her. For example, I'm glad she made this comment. So this is a good comment. I'm going to tell you why this is a good comment. Because this is the comments that get black women in trouble. Because it's called an illusion. It's cool that she feels this way about herself. It's great that non-black women looking up to her, all the above, worship her, all the above. But what she has to understand, there's a 24-year-old woman in this chat that just wants to focus on her grades. She is direct competition to you, darling, and we just on a chat. I'm sorry. Didn't we discuss this, darling? You're an older black woman, and that's great. You're 24 years old. That's competition, my darling. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, yes, she is. She is your competition, darling. And that's cool that you disagree and don't want to accept it. That's fine. I guess we're just going to accept you for the way you are. Now, Manwa says, I'm not definitely right. Well, listen, I don't want to put Manwa. Listen, I didn't want to say her name, but we're going to put you on the spot. Now, Green Vegan's going to disagree, and Manwa's going to disagree. That's the problem with the black women. They don't accept the fact that they're competing with anybody. Watch this. What I am is genuinely hideous, LOL. Right, that's cool, but you're still 24 years old. And if you were hideous, you would have never said you were hideous. You would have said, accept me for the way I am. Stop it, darling. Stop it. I don't know how to do it. No, she's not. Listen, this comment right here will get y'all jammed up. Let me read it. Let me read this comment she said. Nate, the non-black women worship me. Maybe it's an area I live. Darling, let me explain something to you right now. Okay. Black women on the West Coast, Mexican women on the West Coast. I promise you, the Mexican woman is your direct competition. They're going to go for her first. You know this already. Darling, you live in California. You know this. You know that. She's your direct competition. Okay? Because whoever's fucking you gonna fuck a Mexican. You know that. Ain't no nigga gonna be like, I ain't fucking with no Spanish bitches. Just give me a light-skinned black woman named Green Vegan. That doesn't go like that. Now, it's cool that you feel that way about yourself and that confidence, but it's a little far-fetched. That is your competition, darling. Whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, I think you better call Mary J. Blige to join this conversation. Right, White School Podcast says nothing can compete with a light young body. A tight young body. Oh my God. White School Podcast. Sister. Where you, darling, you know what you got to start doing, White School Podcast? Seriously, this is what you're going to have to do. Stop trying to fit in. I love you, darling, I do. I think you're amazing, but none of this stuff's going to work for you. I'm telling you, none of it. Because you don't fit the criteria at all. And the reason why you don't, respectfully, the reason why you don't fit the criteria is because of your physical impression is not what we're talking about. Your physical impression is what we're talking against, because your appearance doesn't meet up to par with the non-black woman. It has nothing to do with the body. It's everything. It's your physical appearance from head to toe. It has nothing to do with a tight body. We just said it has nothing to do with the gym. Your mindset is different because you're not a fly chick. It's harder for you to understand because instead of you asking questions, you're making comments, and that's not the comment. Now, I give it to anybody. The Green Vegan right now is tripping, and that's my motherfucking nigga right there. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to understand you don't fit the criteria. So all these different things are not going to work for you to appeal to a black man. We're not telling you the competition to appeal. We're talking about you for the competition at being where you were as a black woman. Do you understand? She knows she's fine. Do you understand what I'm saying, White School Podcast? You don't fit the criteria. You just don't have the look. You don't fit the criteria in this particular topic because you're not in the mode to compete with a non-black woman at all. Because you're taking too many talking points from black men. That's a talking point you got from a black man that told you that. Nothing could compete with a tight young body? Are you serious? I love you, White School Podcast, but you just don't got it, boo. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't even have a topic for you with that because there's nothing I can do with you. And that's not because of the physical way you look, because I'm pretty sure somebody can make you over. You just don't have the mind. You haven't said one comment in this live stream that made you become part of these other women here. Even as much shit that the Green Vegan's talking, she's just talking it from a cocky perspective. But she has a woman half her age here. That already eliminate. That's dead. That's competition. She gets on a dating site and they have them too. They're gonna choose the younger woman. Just before they even look at her. They don't even have to see Green Vegan. They don't have to see they're gonna see 24. Should they go deep? Well, of course, but that's her competition. If she moves in her building on her floor, that's her fucking competition. If that woman worker, that's her competition. Because she's going to meet a man like me. I'm going to want to fuck the 24-year-old because she probably cute. You understand what I'm saying? She's another woman. It's competition no matter which way you cut it. But she's direct competition because she's younger. You're not doing the long Negro side. Nate, how I'm being messy and so happy birthday. No, we not. We listen, we on board with you. You're not the problem, man. I just want the Wife School podcast to understand that we are not we can't make miracles. Because when you're in the man's mode of listening to men, not Nathaniel, it's never going to work over here. This is not about you can't compete with the tight women, but I would never talk foolish like that. And you just did it. You got your own podcast. You might as well tell them that over there. That's not true. The Green Vegan has a fabulous fucking body. She's older than you. You may look older than the Green Vegan because of the way you look. You look like you're older than her. Her body's fucking incredible. I seen it in person. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying to you is you never showed the body. We never seen this 24-year-old woman's body. So how is that true? I didn't say she's her competition because she got a. How do you know she got a young tight body? She's young, but we don't know if she got a tight body or not. Sounds like something one of those men on a podcast would say, yes, thank you. So as respectfully with the Wife School podcast, this is what we have to do with the Wife School podcast. Wife School podcast, you got to understand, these women on this platform are on a higher, complete different level than you. They're different. We had one woman here, we kicked her out. Her name was Candace. You know what I mean? None of these women here is going to be able to comprehend with you. None of them. It's a complete different mindset. All right? They got the ability to be sexy. They could have tightened up their attitude. They could tighten up on all these 5 things. You're completely way off of them. And you're annoying the people in the chat because even Shay Love says that sounds like something a man would say on her podcast. She says it. I didn't see that part. Something one of the men would say on her podcast. Right. We don't do that here at all. Those men can't even walk in here and make a comment. This has nothing to do with that. Green Vegan is older than you and she looks better. You couldn't fuck with Green Vegan. I'm telling you right now, you couldn't fuck with her just on your face. That's not competition. Okay? There's a different level for that. She defeated you. How are you going to defeat Green Vegan being that she already defeated you? Seriously, respectfully. No, I know you can handle it. I need you to understand that. You got to think like this. Green Vegan is your competition. She has a podcast. She has less subscribers. She's still your competition. You have a podcast, you have more subscribers. The Green Vegan is an attractive, older woman. I'm not going to say how old she is, and I'm not going to say how old you are. But I know one thing for a fact. She's your competition She has you gotta have the green vegan pop up on your podcast and see what happens and watch her warm that shit up. They gonna see her fine and the yellow ass come up there. All them niggas that talk all that young shit, first of all, they're not gonna be able to trash her because she got the B mindset, so you know that's not gonna work. Because they're gonna call me up here and I'm gonna destroy every fucking man on your panel. You know I'm gonna destroy them. She's gonna call me for backup. After finish with me, they're gonna want to commit suicide because all I'm gonna do is telling the truth. So what you need to do, being a green vegan is your competition. You need to do a YouTube channel. I mean a YouTube fucking video together. Cause she's your competition. You're not copying her. But you need to know what your competitive is doing. She's your competition. You got to study her. Bring her on your platform. I'm having a hard time with you, Wife School Podcast, because you cannot execute the mindset. So therefore, you can't be sexy. You can't have the attitude. You can't have none of these attributes because you can't get the mindset. Because you're not into you. The green vegan is, I'm giving you somebody in the chat. Go to her, you need to go to her, look at her comment. She just said she doesn't have no competition. Go to her YouTube and see what is it about her. And what do I need to do to step my motherfucking game up? How did this woman, how come this woman looks so goddamn good and she got years on me? You gotta watch that. Because if you have a boyfriend and green vegan moves next door to you, he's gonna want to fuck her. I promise you that. He's not gonna tell you that, but trust me when I tell you he's gonna dream about her. Because she's your competition, is she? She's your competition and she's defeating you. And she's showing that she's defeating you because you can't execute a good, positive mindset about yourself at all. You haven't had a body shot. You showing it through your. We don't need you to be nasty and sexy. We're definitely not telling a black woman to be more nasty and freakier and dress like a slut. We don't need that. We got enough of that. That's the problem already. The non-black bitch got that. What could you bring to the game as a black woman, and you have a podcast to encourage black women to do better just on her appearance? You need to bring the green vegan and let her style you. Ask your competition to help you out. I need a stylist. Get a business deal together with her and said, I need you to be my private. You know what I mean? All right? Ask her. See, can you be my private consultant? Respectfully ask her that. Don't go get you got big titties, she got big titties. But you need help, sister. You need it. If you were more attractive, more men, more women would follow you. Women are funny. Women follow pretty motherfuckers. Most of green vegans' followers are women. They may not be outspoken with it, but they're women. She may think it's men. No, it's women. Pretty women follow pretty woman. Shout out to Gail. Are you saying black women should be competition with other black women only? No, black women are competing with all women. I'm just saying your number one competition is a non-black woman. You got to watch her. Your second competition is the gay black man. Your third competition is a black woman. That's pretty fucking bad. That's a great question, by the way. We need the green. Listen, this is what we're going to do live right now. Green Vegan, Wife School Podcast, Inbox and DM the Green Vegan. She responds to every fucking thing. Get with her. Let her use you as a fucking project in a great way. And hire her. You guys could do shit together. And it benefits. Do a podcast together. All right? Let her come up on your platform and roast these black motherfuckers. And don't get in there. Watch her. Let her do it. You can learn a lot from her. She's an attractive woman, and you're unattractive. And we don't mean that you're ugly. We mean that you're not attractive. You need to be attractive. The mindset is unattractive. You're not attracting. You still think the young woman with a tight body is attractive than an older woman. You said there's no competition to a young woman with a tight body. Right. So how come, what does that got to do with you? Thank you so much, Nate. I've been watching pretty girls to keep up with their appearance. You gotta watch them. Fine women follow fine women. If Drea from Basketball Wives has a party, there's gonna be the baddest bitches from there. Okay? That's why they follow Green. You know how many women follow Green Vegan from here? Because she's pretty. If she was ugly, they wouldn't be over there. They're over there because they want to hear what her pretty ass got to talk about. They'll listen to her. Trust me, she'll get you together. She loves doing shit like that. You need her right now. You are an experiment. I think Green Vegan could save you. That's my strategy for you. She could save you. Okay, you got to lose that fucking wig. We have a video of you with your natural hair. Get rid of that fucking wig. Get rid of it. Okay? And let's see what your body looks like. And I want to know what your body looks like because apparently it can't be that good. You got to work on that. And we ain't talking about going to the gym. Maybe you just got to wear the proper clothes for it. Because a lot of women could compete with a young woman with a tight body. Didn't Cher steal fucking goddamn Amber Rose's boyfriend? Isn't she still with him? Amber Rose can't keep nobody. So that's not true. And she has a nice aura as well as personality. Let me explain something to you. Personality is only good when you pretty. When you busted, it's useless. That's why I said appearance first. Let's not get y'all confused. Let's work on the appearance first. All that other shit is later. This is a charm school. You got to work on that appearance. Wife School Podcast, I urge you to get over to the Green Vegan immediately. Okay? She's going to show you everything from fucking diet to clothing to sexy. She may even have some clothes she can give you. I don't know. But you need her on your team. It ain't going to get no better than that. Because if you email Drea, she's not going to respond to you. Look at that. I talk that shit. I never talk about us. I want us to uplift. Yeah, well, that's apparent. She does. That's why she talks the shit that she does, because she likes constructive criticism. And nobody's telling you the truth. None of them fucking shitty men. They're not telling you, sister, you got to get it together. We'll work on your mindset later. I'll get you right with that. You leave the appearance up to the Green Vegan. I'll get the mindset together. But you got to get that appearance first. And I know mom said, oh, she has a nice aura and personality important too. Nah, it's important after the appearance. Because that non-black woman doesn't have no personality, she doesn't have no personality. She ain't nice, her aura's terrible, but she's scooping niggas up because of her appearance. Let's turn unattractive into attractive. Okay? I don't even know if you're fuckable. I don't know. I don't know what you look like from the waist down. You hide it. Do a live stream on a fucking chair or stool and let somebody pull the camera back. I don't know. I have no idea what your body looks like. But I'm not telling you to be a hoochie mama and twerk for the camera. I'm telling you, you have to brand yourself. You're saying we should be more vain. No. You'll get vain once you get all these elements together. You need to embrace and work on the appearance, black woman. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you want to learn where I'm going with it, do your history from the last 40 years and study it, because you lost it. Work on that. It's your appearance. The appearance. The confidence will come later. The mindset will come. You got to get that appearance together. It's easy to make a motherfucker over. It's hard to change a mindset. The appearance. You see these shows, these makeover shows, they put a team on them and they bring them outside. How many times y'all seen husbands crying, oh my God, I haven't seen my wife look like this in 40 years. Work on that appearance, black woman. Don't become the non-black woman. Become better. You're not doing a good job with the looks. You're not. I'll give you an example. If the green vegan is doing good on the looks, and she's a black woman, right? And the Wife School podcast is not doing good with her looks, because the black man ain't telling her the fucking truth. Nobody in her hood is telling the truth. Her kids are not telling. Nobody's telling her shit. Nobody's upgrading her, knowing that she could be upgraded physically, right? Right? Physically, right? That's easy. If there's no change, these two women walk down the street. You got a black woman, two black women walking together. They look at the Wife School podcast, they're going to be like, these black women need to get it together. I'll take the friend. With the non-black woman, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 of them together. They're going to take all 5 of them. On average. All right? You're giving him reason to say, nah, I'm good, I'll take the light-skinned one. You as a brown-skinned woman next to a light-skinned woman, you're supposed to be coming harder than ever. Because you know that shit ain't going to pick her because she yellow. So what I'm saying is you represent each other. It's just bad business, no matter which way you look at it. She said, Nate, right, people see me before they know me. You're going to represent our work. I'm telling you. She going to come through with that nice little ass of hers, them big old titties on her head with her little shades on her little fucking little sassy ass. And you going to come through there with them glasses with that crazy fucking wig, and the brothers are not going to approach you. The same brothers you be with on that podcast, they're going to be on Green Vegan's ass. That's not supposed to be that way. That means something you're doing is wrong. So let her clean that shit up. You need a makeover. You've been listening to me long enough, you should know better. Okay? Look at all my women in my site. Look at goddamn Shay Loves. Look at fucking Valley. They know the deal. Even the ones that are not showing her face, they know the deal. What I like about you, you can take constructive criticism very well. I admire that. But you need to execute your visuals, darling. It's a problem. You can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I'm glad you, please click the like button. This is a masterclass, if you didn't know that. Okay? If you're just joining in and you don't know the title, if you're just joining in, how to strategically defeat the non-black woman, your number one competitor is the non-black woman. You demolish her. The gay man don't want your smoke. Another black woman ain't gonna want your smoke. You understand where I'm coming from? Could you do it? Of course you can. You ain't doing it now. We seen Green Vegan and White School Podcast going. I got these two Latin bitches that just came off the fucking boat. Two is better than one. That's a problem. Oh yeah, girl, you missed a major life. Because this is what we're going to be doing every day right now, black woman. We're going to get that fucking damn thing together. Because we got a few things, black woman, it's a problem. We got a few things, there's a big problem here. Your appearance, personality, your character, culture, and your choices of men. Among other things, your appearance, your dressing, your sex appeal, your clothing. Okay, then you got your personality, which is all fucked up. You don't have a personality. Your trauma is all fucked up because of your daddy issues and that no good black man. You don't forgive nobody. You hold grudges. Your character is angry, loud, no humor, cursing, you know what I mean, confrontational. Your coach is all fucked up. You're unaffectionate. This is a problem. All this shit is reversible. All of it. You guys are still waiting for a leader to change your life? Well, goddamn, I can't promise you no miracle, but goddamn, black woman. I ain't a woman, but goddamn, get to it. I got eyes. I seen a big difference in the last 30 years. Something shifted. Y'all just let yourself fucking get that. Why? How y'all get on this podcast every day saying, you know what, y'all want to check the Green Vegan and follow her. Why y'all don't follow the White School Podcast? Because she ain't attractive as much as a goddamn Green Vegan. Why don't you tell her? Why don't you say, you know what, with all due respect, Nate, I'm going to tell White School Podcast she need to step up her game. Nobody's saying a fucking word to y'all laughing at. Y'all setting up for failure. She's suffering out here. She got them dirty motherfuckers that's on her channel with their t-shirts and they fucking goddamn, Geritol, vitamins and all that. It smell like old aftershave. Yeah, we know that. You can't listen to these motherfuckers. You goddamn listen to a woman. Let somebody style you, sister. The Green Vegan loves to try on clothes. Let her style you. Let her teach you. Now the shoe game. Listen, I'm not gonna say Green Vegan is the greatest with the shoes. You leave the shoe game to me. Let her just get you straight and I'll perfect you. How about that? I ain't leaving a Green Vegan with everything. But she could work on a motherfucking goddamn everything else. Because girls that come from LA is different than women that come from over here. It's a little different. The shoe game is different over there. Y'all call it tennis shoes, number one for sneakers. We don't call it tennis shoes. We take big pride on the East Coast, especially in New York, on footwear. Big pride. Major pride. Without costing a lot. Okay? So follow her, please. And y'all rock together. Do a podcast. Green Vegan got her 1,000 followers. Let Green Vegan get on your platform. And you go to her platform. You smart. Y'all could double team a motherfucker. You should have been on the platform yesterday when Green Vegan was interviewing that cracker. You should have been there because you're smart. You're very smart. You love marketing. Green Vegan's not a marketing genius. You know how to market. No. There's no Cali. There's no Cali 8. I'm just saying it's different format over there. You know what I mean? It's a lot different. You got Jay-Z and Snoop Dogg when it comes to sneakers and shoe game. It's different. I wouldn't even want to touch that. It's different over there. It's different. Trust me when I tell you that. It's different. Green Vegan will tell you, it ain't no shade. She'll tell you when she's in New York. There's a difference. There's a difference. The supreme woman over here can't be fucked with dress-wise. We still are the biggest, we still are the fashion capital of the United States. I'm sorry. You know, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, there's Fashion Week in New York City and Paris. That's it. Sorry. The main shows. Oh, you in California too? It's a difference. I mean, don't get it fucked up. I love California women. That's my shit. But it's just different. Shoe game over here is different than over there. It's always been like that. Different. See, look, King Pix said, can I holler at you? See? They asking. He said, this dude said, King Pix, can I holler at you with that Green Vegan? They hollering. Because she's sexy. So, Nate, should we look like Green Vegan? You don't want to look like Green Vegan. You just want Green Vegan to help you tighten up. That's it. You got to tighten up. Fuck with her. Go to her channel. She got a nice channel. I thought y'all could have added more spice on there. I think the white dude that was on there, it was cool, but he was a little boring. I thought he was a little boring because at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear nobody talk too much about a website, whatever. I think another person up there would have been able to warm it up a little bit. But it was good for Green Vegan's first interview since she had her 1,000 followers. You know what I mean? But I thought that it could be a little more spicy. You know what I mean? Y'all should have been talking about dating and white girl and black man and all that good shit. You know what I mean? The shit that the Wife School podcast talks about. Y'all could challenge each other. Be Mindset, Wife School podcast. But I love you here. I don't want you to leave. I love you here. I just feel that it's not working for you, so maybe we can use the Green Vegan and give you a different, you know what I mean? You're absolutely right. I should have been following the Green Vegan. I told you, look at this. I'm telling you. You don't want to be fuckable, ladies. You want to be attractive. That's it. That's it. And y'all got to work on that. All of you. If one of your black sisters ain't right, that reflects all of you. Because they're not going to, she holds the weight. The woman looking fucked up holds weight than the pretty ones. They don't forget her. He coming back, Nate. I didn't want to scare that man off. That's cool. Tell him, listen, you want to talk about relationships. That's it. Get straight to it. That's it. You believe me. He listen, number one, he wants to fuck you, so that's perfect. He'll do anything you tell him to do. Trust me. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I appreciate you. I love you. But y'all gotta tighten up. Come on, black woman. Gotta tighten up. Gotta tighten up. You really gotta tighten up, black woman. That's it. I gave it to you. I tell you and listen, listen, I'm gonna give you all of them and you put them in numerical form your way. My 5, even if there's 8, I name 5. Appearance, personality, these are the things that are working against you. Your appearance, your personality, your character, your culture, your man choices, and your trauma. That's what's fucking you up. In comparison to the non-black woman, that's what's ruining you. It's ruining you. I think you would be a great example of the challenge. You know what I mean? Because I think once you see, this was going to happen in your Wife School podcast. Once you see what you could look like, you're going to fall in love with yourself. You may need new glasses. You may need a new hairstyle, short hairstyle. Maybe you need to color it. We don't, you know what I mean? We don't know. But she'll be able to tell you, I'm not a woman. I'm not going to take that away from the Green Vegan, but you know what I mean? But I'm going to give her that mode. Let her rock. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I appreciate you, goddamn. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm telling you, you can do it. You did it already. If y'all didn't do it, I'll be lying to you. But you did it. History has proven that you've done this. Not for a year, not for a summer. You did it for decades. You did it. There's no excuse. You've fallen off, you let yourself go, you gay up, you're falling apart. Yeah, you heard that already. Enough is enough. Tighten up. Thank you, man. Tighten up. That's why is the non-black woman taking your man? She ain't putting no effort into taking him. All she got to do is show her ass. She don't have to do a lot. She doesn't have to do a lot. So when you're doing more than her because of what she's doing, because you're duplicating her, it's not going to end well. You can't have a non-black slut and you're a black slut. You can't compete with that. You gotta come up with something better than that. It's just not gonna work. She's gonna fucking destroy you. Shout out to Rashida, goddamn, I appreciate that. Oh, okay, Maimuna. Okay, I got you, Maimuna. What do a man want? He wants that non-black woman. For now. He wants that white bitch. For now. 30 years ago, that wasn't the answer. Especially niggas in the South, they didn't even know what a Latin woman was. Not until YouTube. But Nate, do we bring it back? I ain't saying bring it back. I'm just saying, look at the history. It's been done. Just create something. For the appearance, you know what I mean? Yeah, no question. I'm telling you. Thank you, Rashida. Rashida just, you know what I mean? She said the collection plate for the truth bombs. That's a fact. God damn. You got the notifications. So the Green Vegan, you need to work with the Wife School podcast. She has a platform. You can help each other. She needs a makeover. She needs a makeover on her look. You can do it. And I mean you can do it. You, her, you both can do it. And this ain't about kumbaya helping sisters out. No, this is just showing you right now. How do we get you guys both to be on the same fucking wave? You supposed to be a snack. Why you ain't a snack? You got to think about this black woman. You either going to be attractive or you're going to be fuckable. If you don't have one of the two elements, something's wrong. You got a pussy. Now, a nigga will fuck anything, but these are the two things that are going to be appealing in the dating game. Attractive and fuckable. And anyone welcome to come get interviewed, bring class back. Well, again, if you have any ideas that you can help on the Wife School podcast, go over to the Green Vegan and give your two. Maybe there could be two women giving their thoughts. I think she could use as a thing. You'd be surprised. You need a team. Go over there. Give it a try. God damn. And fellas, just keep enjoying that non-black pussy. Why do you care? Keep getting all these non-black women that you claim you get. Oh, well, black women need to come with more. No, if you fucking a non-black woman, why does it matter, brother? Now, I know where this is gonna go. You don't know where this is go. You getting all this non-black pussy. Why you worried about the non-black woman? Because you ain't fucking none of these non-black bitches. You're not. You're not. Because if you see what you're trying to do is you're trying to troll. You like what you like, so you troll the black woman. That means you ain't fucking these non-black bitches. But if you was, you wouldn't even be in this conversation. You wouldn't even care. But you care because you drag the black woman because you keep looking at all these non-black fine bitches on Instagram saying, I'm tired of these black bitches, and it makes you angry. It makes you hate your mother, your wife, every fucking body. Some of you hate your daughters. Because you look at that non-black woman as a goddess. Just remember, the only one that was a full goddess was a black woman. Okay? She started beauty. She's the epitome of a beautiful woman. Even though she camouflaged it with all y'all bullshit and her lack of her appearances, she camouflaged her beauty. But why do you care? They don't give a fuck about you. Or maybe they do, but you're not fucking none of these women unless you're paying for it. What is she competing with? We're not trying to have a black woman compete with the prostitutes. We already had our fucking OnlyFans conversation. It's a whole different world. This is the real world. Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed.